Welcome back to the Busy Bee Chronicles. If you're new here, my name is Chelsea, and I like to share all of my adventures with you, whether it's just lifestyle stuff at home or local things to do in California, or if I'm traveling, like today. Today I am cruising on the Disney Destiny, and so far I'm really loving it. It's an inaugural sailing, which is exciting, and it's my first time on this ship, so I really love it. But the priority of this video is that I am showing you my excursion. So I am in Nassau, Bahamas, and I am going to take the excursion that I booked through Disney Cruise Line, and we're doing the Atlantis AquaVenture, so I'm very excited about that. We get to go basically enjoy the Atlantis resort while we're here. So it's an excursion to go and utilize the pools and the property of the Atlantis resort, but just for the day. So I thought that was a pretty cool excursion. I'm going to check it out because I haven't done it before. So when you book through Disney Cruise Line, you're going to meet with your excursion group actually on the ship, and then they will take you to your next point of wherever you're going. So I'm supposed to meet in Saga in about 15 minutes. So we will make our way there and see what that process is like, because I've never done that yet on Disney Cruise Line, where I take an excursion and we leave from the ship. So come along with me today. Let's see what this excursion is like, and you can see if it's something you might be interested in doing, or you just enjoy the adventure with me. There's a lot of cruise ships in port next to us. We have the Carnival Glory. I couldn't see what the Royal Caribbean ship is that's over there yet. And then on the other side, over on the other side of the ship, I believe it was the Carnival Pride. So we've got a full port here. Alright, so you get inside and somebody will check you in. They'll check your key to the world card. You do still need to have your key to the world card and your ID out for when you walk down the gangway. But then you get a sticker depending on what group you're in. And yay, I got Ariel! She's so cute. And it matches my outfit today.
So I'm just going to go over some reminders to make sure everyone is set for success today. Now, some groups that will be leaving shortly are our Ariel group going to Atlantis AquaVenture. Who's going to AquaVenture today? It's a big group of you. It looks like fun. Now we also may have some of our Maleficent group going to the Flavors of Nassau. Where are you all at? Yum! Gonna go on a culinary adventure. And Hercules doing the chauffeured funky Jeep adventure. Where are the funky Jeep adventurers at? It's all of you over here, some over here too. Well, you've all got a great day in store for you, it sounds like. Now, when you are leaving for the tour, we'll call you by your sticker name, so the Disney character that I've just read out. You'll be led down to the Deck 1 forward gangway, and you'll need to present your key to the world card or your Disney band to get off of the ship. So please have those ready to scan. And adults, a reminder that you need your government-issued photo ID with you. That can either be a driver's license or a passport, for instance. Now, your tours are going to be bringing you back to the ship as part of the experience, so no worries about coming back. But if you do separate from the tour at any time or go off on your own, just make sure you're back by the all aboard time, which today is at 5:30 p.m. And finally, if you have any food with you, please note that only non-perishable and factory-sealed foods can be taken off of the ship. So if you've got any fruit, vegetables, meat products, dairy products, or any food that's been opened up, you will have to eat those right now before you get off the ship. Or if you just want to toss it, there is a bin by the exit doors you can use. So we will be waiting on any updates we get from the pier. As soon as we get word that your tours are ready to depart, we will let you know. Enjoy!
Okay, well, so far, when you are, after you leave the ship, they line you up 2 by 2, which is very organized, but then the line gets very, very long. So we're walking, and she said to follow the flag of what your adventure is. So ours says Atlantis, but I am short, and I can't see the flag anymore. So I'm just trusting the people in front of us at this point, and kind of following the crowd. Alright, so if you do lose your group, there are buses here, so I'm pretty sure that's where you're going to end up. So if you lose your group, come to the buses, find your party.
Hi guys, welcome. Good morning.
Hello. Good morning.
On we go.
Very short drive to get here. That was really easy. They let us out, looks like right from the resort, so we're going to see where we go to next, because it looks like we still have instructions of who to follow and everything, but very short drive.
So 2 to 4:30, the buses reach every 10 to 15 minutes between those times.
Okay, so once we got off the bus, it was a little bit of a process. They have staff members from the resort coming, and they give you, your explanation. They're very kind, very helpful, but you have to fill out a waiver. So what you have to do is go on your phone, you connect to the Wi-Fi of the resort. It's a day guest Wi-Fi, and then for each member in your party, you do the adults first. You fill out the information. It asks for name, zip code, email. You have to sign and agree, obviously, to what is on it. And then you go through and you do that again for each guest. If you get logged out, so like for me, it kind of bumped me off and then I couldn't find that page again, you just go to your browser on your phone and then you search Atlantis Day Pass and then it pops right up. But there are people there to help you with that if that's something that happens to you as well. And then after that, they send you to another line. You're going to go up to a booth. They're going to ask you if you did the waiver, and then they give you wristbands. You go to some more staff. They put the wristbands on, and then they directed us inside to go all the way through to the casino. So we'll see what our next steps are before we start looking around the resort. Okay, and then also there's like restrooms and things right when you come inside, but update about how long it took. It is now about 10:15, so we got to Saga at 9:15, that was our meeting time, and then finally here, go about your business and start your day, and it's 10:15. So that's about the time that the process took. The drive is really short, it's just that there's steps of getting everybody organized and making sure you're all together and staying at your party, and yeah. But very smooth process and very friendly crew and cast and everything helping us get there. Ooh, okay, we just got past the point where they check our wristbands to enter the hotel, and look at how beautiful. It's a really cool looking hotel. When I see some aquariums over there, so I gotta figure out how to get down there. Alright, so when we came in, we had the day pass. She told us to take the path to the left. Ooh, what do we have here? Lobsters. And this is in the dig. So, kind of a cool experience. lionfish. It's very cool. Little undersea adventure thing that they've got going. So they've literally made it like a dig site of like this fictional, society that they've dug up of Atlantis. It's very cool. Some divers in there cleaning too. Oh, he is huge. Oh my goodness. And of course there's a little gift shop. You can get some beach things, also some, souvenirs. And you still have fish for entertainment. Very cool. I would have also loved this place as a kid. This was like so my vibe of stuff. Ocean and adventure and mythology and all the things. I would have very much enjoyed the concept of this place. Oh, cool, Atlantisopoly. Yep, I would have totally wanted that. What a cute water bottle! I do not need it, but I do really love it. That's so cute. How much is this? I just want to know. $40. And it is... I don't see the brand. Maybe I'm just missing it, but I don't see it. But... Oh, wait, it's on the back. Asobu? I do not know that one. But that's really cute. Oh yeah, these. These, I can't tell you how many of these that I had. Yup, played with those a lot. They have eels too. There's something about eels that are just creepy, and I'm so sorry. Maybe they're really nice and highly offended, but the way the light's hitting them, they literally look like banana slugs. Ocean banana slugs. There's actually people in the water, so it must be a experience. I don't know, not necessarily a separate excursion because we're at a resort, so like there's a bunch of different things that people can pay to do that are additional. Oh, hello, fish. But yeah, so obviously this is one of those things. That's kind of cool. Alright, so we just came from in there. We came out a different entrance, and now we're by the pool area and also the Shake Shack. I think there was something called the Dig Cafe too. I don't know if it's in the same location. But here's a little map. of the area. And it looks like AquaVenture is over here to our right. That's like where all the water slides and that portion of it is. But there's little lagoons and different things. And look how cool this is. Really nice property. Look at that building out there. It's like built with like seashells on it. That's neat. The theming is just very cool. Yeah, so with the day pass, all of these are open to us, I guess, which is pretty nice. So something else to know is that they do have towels here. So if you're coming from Disney Cruise Line, you don't have to bring your towel from the ship, even though you can. You're welcome to bring that as long as you bring it back to the ship. But you can get towels here, so you don't have to cart them back and forth between, which is kind of nice. And then also some other random things. There is a water bottle fill station, so you can fill your water bottles. There was some food options for purchase. I do see a Starbucks. So lots of places to just kind of hang out. I can see how you could spend hours here for sure. So definitely keep track of your time. Make sure you know what time you were supposed to be back. And everything that I show, this is very important. If you're coming on a tour, I'm showing you my experience, but pay attention to what location they tell you to arrive at and return to. The times could be different for your tour. Different things like that, different policies maybe, just things to think about, that while this is what it is in the moment while I am here, and it gives you an idea, always make sure that you verify specifically where your meeting locations are and what time you're supposed to be at a spot or something like that, because they do change sometimes. Ooh, I just noticed this is the shark tank. See, that's the slide I have to find that I want to go on. The tube one. I don't want to do the straight down one. No, thank you. So the lagoon space is somewhere, we saw it from the other side, you can swim from, but also you can cross this bridge and we can get to the beach. And I got my Starbucks. Looks like that continues on to maybe the rest of the resort. This way is a little beach market, so that's cool. Oh, and you can get to the beach this way as well. All right, so I had lunch over at, right over there, the Shake Shack bar. And there's also Gong Cha, and I forget the name of the other place, but there's like rice bowls, so you can get like Chinese food. There's different drinks at all the locations, so there's a bar, but then also you can get cocktails and stuff at each food spot. So know that right now it's very empty and I walked right up to what I wanted. But if it's super crowded and you don't want to wait in more than one line, you can get your drinks and your food in the same line. I got a burger. I got a veggie burger. The veggie patty was actually really good. The food in general leaves something to be desired. It's okay. It's, you know, like theme park kind of standard food. At least what I got. And we also got like some of the veggies, and the veggies were kind of like lukewarm. So it was okay, but it's certainly fine while you're here and you need something while you're out and about. And it's very convenient because it's right there next to the pool. I'm over here. I believe this was, I don't know if the pools had names. I missed the name. So if I find it, I will put it down below. So yeah, it's the pool when you come out right to the left. It's in front of the dig area. So very close to the food, and it's quiet. Lots of seating available and some shade because there's a lot of palm trees over here. So if you're looking for a sunny spot or a shady spot, you can find what you're looking for. Also, I took a little adventure out to check out the beach, and it is out that direction, and you can find the little beach market there as well. So some things I would do different arriving. I'd heard a lot of people talk about a very long walk and that it, you know, took a while to get here. I didn't feel like it took a long time or that there was ever a really long walk. Your longest walk is from when you get off the ship, and then you have to walk out of the port through the like the shopping area, which would be kind of where you'd have to walk if you were going anywhere anyway. It's just that you're walking with the group and you need to stay together. So that is the longest walk that we did. And then from where we got dropped off here at Atlantis, you can kind of make your way around wherever you want to go. But it is a big property, so there is a lot of walking. It's just I would have gone ahead and had my swimsuit on this time, I think. Because I didn't put my swimsuit on because I was prepared. I was like, I gotta be walking. And there's a really long walk ahead of me. But it wasn't. So I would totally just wear my swimsuit and maybe like a little, pool dress over and be prepared right when I got here. But also I took a look around first. I figured that was the best plan of action before getting all wet in the pool or anything. So I got to get all my photos and see the sights. And so now I'm just gonna lounge by the pool, maybe go check out some of the stuff over in the AquaVenture area where there's the slides and stuff. But yeah, it's a really, really nice location.
Or we can go to one of the pools.
Looks like they also have lockers too, if I didn't show that yet, so that's pretty cool. I want to know what's behind these little fish in the trees. I feel like it's like a scavenger hunt or something. If anybody knows, please let me know. Okay, so the jungle slide requires inner tubes, the other one does not. So I'm going to go back and grab one, because it looks like you could do double or single. So that's kind of cool. So I'm going to grab a single one if I could get one. And that might be the one that goes through the shark tank, which was kind of my goal. It's like I need to do it, even though everybody says you can't actually see the sharks, which is disappointing. All right, I got my inner tube. Now let's go find where I have to go. I think it's a lot of stairs. So it's gonna be a lot of stairs. Here we go. So I said that reverse. Serpent slide, you need the inner tube. Jungle slide, you don't. So I'm gonna do the one that requires it right now. I went to the wrong side initially, so make sure you keep left there. They both go up the same way, but keep left is on the left side of the bars. Yes, that might have been obvious, but I missed it. Really cool view. Ooh, and look. You can see all the sharks. Nice. Ready. Thank you, I appreciate that. Rammed you right into it. Ugh. That was fun. Alright, that was a lot of fun. You can see a little bit. You can't see as clear as like when you're looking through the actual aquarium window, but you can see it a little bit, and you can see the sharks really well when they swim over your head. Also, don't panic if you like stop. You're not supposed to stop on purpose, but like it slows down. But as people come in behind you, the wave comes and it pushes you through. So just be patient. And also, if you're wondering like claustrophobia wise, if you don't like small spaces, it might not be for you, but also like you can breathe, the air is fine. It's a little warmer in there than out, you know, in the covered shaded areas, but it wasn't like steamy and confining and uncomfortable. So if that's a concern for you, totally felt fine like that. I think I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do it one more time because the line, there was like no line. Let's do it again. Woo, that's a workout. Also, I wore water socks, which not only help with like traction and not slipping, but everybody's talking about how hot the ground is. So I'm not feeling it because I have the water socks on, but I really recommend that because you can wear them on the slide. That was lots of fun again, and now I'm gonna go try the ones that you do not need an inner tube. So I'm gonna go see if those were open. There was a sign one of them was closed, but they have a couple little like kitty slides, which are nice. They're nice and short, but I think the other one was open as well. So let's go check that one out. I'll go this way, yeah.
Make sure to cross your arms and feet when you back. You have to take off your water shoes.
I do? Can I hold them in my hand?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Alright, so that was the Challenger one. I don't know how much you can see on that. You have to cross your arms and your feet, and if you have water socks, you got to take them off, but you can hold them in your hand. So it's okay, you let me hold them and then crisscross my feet and go down. But oh, that one beat you up a little bit in the pool that it comes out of. So that one, it's like, it's cool, you could race somebody if you want, but it's like not the most fun. I prefer the let's go through the shark experience. Oh, and they do have like a little lazy river. So that's kind of cool. The lazy river here. I do believe they have one though that's a little more intense. So I don't know if it's on the same little loop. Oh yeah, I think it might be. See, it's like rapids down there. Not sure if I'm going to do that one. There's a good view. That's the Challenger one I did. I just did it one-sided by myself. So there's a little timer there, and so it shows your time. So if you're racing. Kind of fun. Fun concept. Okay, this must be the entrance to the river. Let's see. Yeah, I saw this one and I think I'm gonna pass on it. It looked pretty rough. And that's the Abyss slide. I think that one's completely in the dark, and that's the high one. I'm not going for that one. Well, I've just spent some time chilling in this pool. It's not an adult pool, but it's weird. It's like mostly adults. So I saw no signs though, so if you have children, you're still welcome, I think, to be in this pool. It just happens to be that most families, I think, are going to the pool over right in front of the staircase to go up to the water slides. And then this one that's in front of like the beach entrance and the hotel centerpiece. I'm gonna call it the centerpiece. I don't know if there's a name for that. Tends to be more adults just because it's quieter and more relaxed. But it's very nice, and the pool is like really clean. Do you know how much I like clean things? But it's a really nice temperature too, because it's not freezing, so it's not this stark contrast to the temperature outside. But it's also cool enough to be relieving getting into it. It's not like hot. And you know when you go to Vegas, and sometimes the pools are like grossly warm? It does not feel like that, so it's really nice. But I dropped my GoPro, so I can't tell right now, but I'm really hoping that it's not a scratch on my lens. So if you see a scratch right now because I can't tell, that's what happened. I let everybody know by me. I'm like, okay, I put my GoPro wrapped in my towel. And then who was the one that flipped the towel and flipped it onto the ground? Me. Yeah. Alright, so here is another portion of the rapids. So as you can see, it's very shallow and bumpy, and the inner tubes, just so you know, they don't have like a liner below them. So they're just your typical, like, shaped like a donut. Hole goes all the way through. So make sure you lift your bottom, I think, when you're riding through these. There's also a fun little Poseidon slide and splash area here for the kids. So there's stuff for like all ages, places to play in the water, which is really great. There's also some like poolside food over here, so that's good. They've spread it out so you don't have to move around, and you can reach a lot of things from wherever you decide to kind of park it and find a spot. Alright, so right over here at the Triton snack bar, there's some tables right over in front of a little Poseidon play area. They have some drinks. Here's the drink menu. And they also have some snacks.
Harper!
Okay, so this is, I asked if it was dairy-free. It is dairy-free, but I have no idea what flavor this is. And then there's also a little like veggie tray. So that was really cool. I don't know how to pronounce it. Crudite, I think. But it comes with some veggies and ranch dip over here at the Triton. Okay, so this one, so it must be the one that is dairy-free. It is raspberry on a watermelon juice. So it's like raspberry and watermelon. It's actually really good. I like it. Alright, well, it's getting close to 3 o'clock. So I got changed back into my clothes, and I'm going to make my way back through the hotel so that I don't feel rushed to find my way back to the Coral Building, because that's at least where we are meeting today to get back on the shuttles. And I had a really good day. I actually love this resort. I think it's beautiful, it's clean, the staff is super friendly. There's a lot to do, whether you're families or you're alone, or you know, just adults only. So I highly recommend it. I do not remember the price off the top of my head. Again, I booked through Disney Cruise Line when I got mine, so you may see different prices for a similar day pass or excursion. And I don't remember it off the top of my head, so I'm going to put it right here down below of at least what I personally paid. And we are in the month of May. So May 2026. I had to think about that for a minute. So yeah, I'm going to make my way back to the shuttle. So I'm not rushed. The shuttles began leaving at 2 p.m. to go back to the ship, and then the last one is at 4:30. So I don't want to be on the very last one. I want to make sure I give myself some time, because that's just how I am. But yeah, great day. Had a lot of fun. I do recommend it. I think with little kids, it depends on how you do it. if it's complicated for you or not. I think keep it simple. Keep those essential items that you need. Your sunscreen, cooling towel, that was very nice to have. Water socks are essential. The ground is very hot and you're walking everywhere. So you don't have to walk like a lot if you don't want to, if you want to stay in one spot. But if you want to walk around or you want to do the slides, you can't get on them, you know, with regular shoes or have a place to leave them. So water socks really solve that problem because you don't want to be walking around here barefoot. I heard a lot of people crying over their feet hurting, and I don't blame them. I feel bad. One guy was even singing, his feet were on fire. I was like, I feel for you, I'm sorry. So yes, that's my number one tip, I think, is water socks for this excursion. Wait, are there supposed to be turtles in here? Yes, they're sea turtles. Do you see that? Right, they have a little convenience store right inside too. That's good to know. Ponchos, sunglasses, umbrellas. Lots of snacks and essential items, medicines, all the things you may need if you forget them or you need them. Ooh, I like that bag. Green palm tree bag, that's really cute. Alright, so we're headed back here. That was the coral building, so the one with the Bahamian flag on it. So we're coming back to meet our shuttles.
So everybody enjoy themselves at the Atlantis?
Yes.
If you enjoy yourself at the Atlantis, can I get a oh yeah?
Oh yeah!
Alright, so your bus driver, your chauffeur, your babysitter, your caretaker, your provider is going to be Julian. Julian is going to be a bus driver for today. Now, as we make our way back to the Atlantis, I want to point out a few things as we move right along. Are you ready for that?
Yes.
If you're ready for that, say go, Julian.
Go, Julian.
Alright, anybody realize what side of the road we drive on?
Yes.
We drive on the left because that is what the British leave behind. Before we became independent in 1973, July the 10th, we were under
They drive on the left side.
the British
on the right.
law. Anybody realize that?
I just learned that last
Oh
night.
yeah!
That's cool.
700 islands in the Bahamas, 29 inhabited, population of a little over 400,000 people. Goodbye for now, Atlantis. If you look to your left and to your right, we do have a lot of fishing boats, right?
Yes.
See all these fishing boats to the left and to the right?
Yeah.
This is where you can come every day, buy all your fresh fish, fresh conch, and fresh lobster every day. Enjoy your native Bahamian seafood. When we talk about seafood, we are talking about the peas and rice, fried fish, macaroni and cheese, and the conch. Anybody ever tried a conch?
Yes.
The conch is a mussel come out of a shell. Anybody ever see a Bahamian dollar bill?
No.
Okay.
I wanted them.
I'm gonna fix that for you right now. Co-pilot, you get to see it first. Right there. Right here, you can pass it down to the back. The Bahamian dollar bill have the same value of a US dollar bill. The gentleman that is on our Bahamian dollar bill is our first Bahamian Prime Minister for 25 years, the late Sir Lyndon Oscar Penland. First Bahamian Premier for 25 years. Right here. Opened 3 months ago. Built for some $310 million. $310 million. See a sign right here? Embassy of the United States of America. Right there. Everything they sell in the Welcome Center must be native Bahamian. From the food to the drinks to the souvenirs. Inside the Welcome Center, they also have the licensed hair braiders. Those ladies been braiding hair for over 60 years. Those ladies are so good, they say they can braid my hair. Now you know, as well as I know, if they can braid my hair, they gotta be good, right? So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, enjoy your rest vacation, enjoy your rest of cruise. Your bus driver, your chauffeur for the day was Julian. Julian was your bus driver for the day. Double check the bus before you go. Look to the left, look to the right, look up high, look down low. When you're ready to go back to the cruise ship, you see where that orange building is right there? Right where the orange building is, you're gonna make a right, and that take you back to the cruise ship.
Alright, well, we got brought back to the cruise terminal exactly where they dropped us off on the shuttle, and it gives you a chance to walk through, you know, all the shops and everything that are right there in the Welcome Center as well, so that's really nice. You still get a little visit right there in Nassau if you want to. And big shout out to our driver, Julian. Thank you very much. Gave us like a little tour on the way back, so that was kind of cool with a bunch of facts and things about the Bahamas. So I really enjoyed my experience. I would do it again at some point. I thought it was a lot of fun. The resort, the Atlantis resort, is really beautiful, and yeah, that was great. So I am going to make my way back to the Disney Destiny now, and make sure that you check out all my other videos, because I will have lots of other things coming, not just from that cruise, but from other things in the future. So remember to give this video a like, subscribe to the Busy Bee Chronicles, and make sure you turn the notification bell on so you get notified every time I post something new. I hope you enjoyed this little adventure, and maybe it helped you if you're thinking of planning this excursion yourself. So I'll see you next time. Thanks for buzzing by.